Hey guys, what's up? So apparently, wow, that's not a bald spot. Uh, Apparently, Sam Altman is already talking about, guess what? GPT-6. GPT-5 came out like yesterday, man. Okay, let's go through this. So GPT-5 just launched. GPT-6 is already on the way. That's the message OpenAI CEO Sam Altman delivered to reporters in San Francisco last week. Crazy. Uh, Offering a rare glimpse into the company's evolving product roadmap as well as its missteps. So basically, Sam Altman talked about what GPT-6 is going to be. I went through this article and it just feels like it's going to be not great. But we'll just wait for the release. Anyways, going through the article, Altman didn't give a release date for his company's next artificial intelligence, but he made it clear that GPT-6 will be different and that it will arrive faster than the gap between GPT-4 and 5. I mean, the speed we were not promised, but GPT-5 was also supposed to be different. And it is just O3 in a wrapper. It just won't respond to users, but will adapt to them and allow people to create chatbots that mirror personal taste. He said he sees memory as the key for making ChatGPT truly personal. It needs to remember who you are, your preferences, routine, quirks, and adapt accordingly. So GPT-6 is going to be a rag. People want memory, Altman said. People want product that see this observation is true, but what मेरे को disappointing ये लग रहा है कि now instead of talking about the core capabilities of the model, now we are talking about ChatGPT as a standalone product rather than an interface for the main product of the company, which is the AI model, which is a little disappointing because OpenAI is supposed to get us to AGI. He said OpenAI has been working closely with psychologists to help shape the See, exactly my point. Psycho Pepsi psychologist के पास जाता, not an AI research company. Measuring how people feel while tracking well-being over time. The company hasn't made the data public, but Altman indicates it might. He also said future version of ChatGPT would comply with a recent executive order from Trump. Oh wow, that is going to be painful. AI systems used by federal government to be ideologically neutral and customizable. How can it be ideologically neutral and completely customizable at the same time? I think our product should have a fairly center of the road middle stance. And then you should be able to push it pretty far. Okay. Altman said, if you're like, I want you to be super woke, it should be super. He added that if a user wanted the model to be conservative, it should also reflect that as well. if if the core mechanism that you would have to build to achieve something like that, wouldn't it be extremely exploitable? Like, if I can ask it to be super woke, can I also not ask it to cuss at me? Can I also not ask it to tell me how to make drugs? Can I also not ask me can I also not make it, you know make it, do anything that's like shady? How will they prevent that? Altman comments about GPT-6 follows a rocky rollout of GPT-5. Use I don't think GPT-5 should have been a rocky rollout. I mean, it was fine, except the fact where the model kept getting worse over the week. The release itself was fine. I I personally really don't care about the personality of an AI model, and there are a lot of people who do. So, okay. I like the new model much better. He said acknowledging the rollout was mishandled. He noted that OpenAI quietly pushed a tone update to GPT-5 that's much warmer. Okay, I can't do this. Like, why do you want AI models to be warmer? I get it, but I just can't advocate for it. While Altman called enhanced memory his favorite feature launched this year, he said there are privacy concerns, particularly because temporary memory isn't encrypted. Wow, okay. That means sensitive information could potentially be exposed without storage safeguards. Altman confirmed the encryption very well could be added though. There's no timeline yet. Why is there no encryption? Why? Queries involving legal or medical information, he said, need to be treated with adequate privacy protection that aren't in place today. It's in today's society's interest for people to get good medical advice, good legal advice, he said. And if you can get better version of those from AI, you ought to be able to have the same protection for the same reason we decided you could get them from doctors or lawyers. Okay. Fair. He's looking to the future and brain computer interfaces. Altman said he finds neural interfaces a cool idea and imagine being able to think something and have ChatGPT respond. That is pretty cool. I mean, yeah, that's basically Jarvis. There there are a few areas adjacent to AI that I think are worth us doing something. And this is one of them. He said, adding that he's also interested in energy, novel substrates, robots, and faster ways to build data centers. Okay. From now on, OpenAI's core consumer product remains ChatGPT, and Altman said he's focused on making it more flexible and more useful in daily life. He said he already relies on it for everything from work to parenting questions. He said, however, that there are limits. The models have saturated the chat use case. That's true. That's not going to get much better, and maybe they are going to get worse. I guess these just justifying GPT-5 at this point. Anyways, so I had Perplexity do a little bit of a uh, deeper search, um, and I am yet to read it. So yeah. So there were basically what I remembered from the last year, that GPT-6 was mentioned even before the release of GPT-5. And मेरे को उसके बारे में बात करनी थी of what he had said earlier, Sam, and how it has changed now. So early hints about GPT-6's computational needs appeared in OpenAI's GPT 4.5 promotional video, where a chat entry titled "Num GPUs for GPT-6 training" was visible, suggesting that many models may require 100,000 GPUs for training. I think that's a standard number now, right? If I'm not wrong. The first significant public mention of GPT-6 came during Sam Altman's appearance at Stanford. Maybe by the time we reach GPT-5 or 6, we'll be asking if they're smarter than us. Yeah, so I guess this was the mention. So he was still asking the same question. Whatever they claimed via GPT-5, I guess he was claiming the same things for GPT-6 even before GPT-5 came out. Why am I spitting? Yeah, I guess that's what he talked about. Not that much interesting, but I guess worth a video. Thank you so much for watching. Tada. Bye bye.